Part 2. Azure Moon. Guardian Moon. The Delusional Prince. Prince Dimitri and the remnants of the royal army join with the remaining Knights of Seiros to form a revitalized kingdom army. Using Garreg Mach as their base of operations, they rise to action against the Empire.
Each unit has grown over the past 5 years. You should check their classes and weapons.
You? So you were alive after all.
Seteth.
Professor, it is so good to see you again. My brother and I were worried about you.
Oh, thank the goddess. I couldn't bear the thought of letting Gerald down by not finding you.
Guess you lucked out. We've been looking everywhere for you, but I see Lady Rhea isn't with you. Damn.
Everyone was real worried about you, Professor.
He's all grown up.
Gilbert has told us everything. From here on, our strength is yours as well.
Does my heart well to see that all of you are safe.
I probably would have gotten all of them anyway. I just didn't think, after this time skip, that I would be able to get them. So that's why I got them early.
Now that we have all gathered, let's discuss our next course of action.
We have two objectives: to overthrow the Empire and to rescue Rhea. I have no objection to joining forces with you. After all, our interests are aligned.
Nothing could be more reassuring than securing the cooperation of the Knights of Seiros.
Thank you.
The Archbishop entrusted all of her affairs to you. From now on, I shall comply with your wishes.
We'll make Garreg Mach our base, and prepare to make our stand against the Empire. There is a fair amount of damage, but we will at least have shelter from the wind and rain.
Surely those Imperial jerks have this place staked out, right? It's a highly strategic location.
While it may be a strategic location, it's too far from the front lines to be worthy of notice at the moment. This area is inconvenient as far as transport time is concerned, so it's of little importance to their war effort.
Even so, nothing slips past the Emperor. It is safe to assume she at least has this place under surveillance.
Professor, what do you think about making this place our base?
I have no objections.
Fortunately, there are still villages and hamlets nearby, and though I wouldn't call them abundant, we have war funds as well. What do you think, Your Highness?
Do as you please.
Hey, don't act like this doesn't concern you. We finally reunited after all this time. We've got to work together.
She's right. In fact, why don't we all join forces and clean this place up a bit?
Oh yeah, that's a great idea. And it'll give us time to reminisce about all the good old days at the Academy. I can't wait.
How carefree of you.
It may sound trivial, but, well, I think it's a good idea.
I understand feeling impatient, Your Highness, but patience is key at a time like this. If we fix up our base, it will improve morale, which will be sorely needed as we...
Fools.
Let's all get along.
Stay out of this.
Please, calm yourself, Your Highness. We are not your enemies.
My enemies say the same.
What happened to him? It's like he's a completely different person.
I feel so bad for him. Would it help if I brewed him a nice pot of tea?
That's nice of you, but I don't think that'll help. Tea doesn't solve everybody's problems.
I cannot claim to understand how he feels. However, the way he's behaving, it's as though he's being haunted by some unseen force.
He wasn't always like this.
Perhaps.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. If Felix is surprised at how Dimitri's acting, then something's seriously wrong with him. We're just jumping into exploration. Let's see. New weapons, new items, new registrants to the battalion guild. Let's see. Low on resources. If you can help, I'll be much obliged. Something terrorizing the fish in the pond or any fishing savants. They can help me investigate. In need of capable fighters who are willing to hunt down deserters in Fodlan's Locket. Need assistance dealing with pirates along the coast of the Shrang region, or Shrang, and seeking a piece of history to start my collection. Alright, go ahead and get with Gilbert. Huh, this is a new room.
We have given proper burial to the Imperial soldiers killed in the monastery. The ones who were sent to investigate the thieves. Already, rumors spread that they were utterly annihilated. So regardless of whether there are spies observing us, the Imperial army will know of this soon enough. Your Highness, Dimitri, how could you be so reckless?
Advanced drills.
I have a request.
Okay, gather some resources. I have that stuff. Oh, so that's what that is. Okay.
Thank you very much.
That was quick. Oh, this is a new room. Probably one I hadn't been able to get into this room before, I suppose. Yep. Yeah. I'll just go ahead and accept these two, because they're just regular quests that I had to go into battle for.
I need a favor.
Some soldiers stationed at Fodlan's Locket abandoned their posts. They weren't what you call upstanding folks. It'll be a real headache for us if they became bandits and started wreaking havoc in the towns.
Hey, I could use a hand.
Recently, pirates have been raiding coastal towns in the Shrang region. People say that they're attacking the innocent civilians and sinking merchant ships. Excuse me. Think you could do something about it? Sure. Hopefully I have the time to do that.
I got a favor to ask.
Search for a remnant that the merchant would be proud to... Oh, okay. I want to start a collection that chronicles the history of Fodlan. I'm having trouble getting my hands on anything significant. Honestly, it might be easier to excavate an artifact rather than trying to find one for sale. I literally don't know what to do with that.
Right.
Hopefully it gives me ideas. Is my boy up here, though?
Oh. Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. You know, it's such a thrill to be able to greet you like this again. I almost died as well in the battle 5 years ago, but I won't allow any enemies to get into this place again. I promise you that. Even if the Death Knight shows up, I'll be sure to... Well, for now I'll keep training, so I can eventually feel confident that I can stop him.
It's good that you're alive, man. Thank you for surviving.
Do you have time for a request?
Fish seems skittish lately. It's said that every 5 years in the wake of a storm, a mystery fish appears and eats up all the other fish in the pond. They call it the Big One. I thought it was just a legend, though. Okay. I guess I'll fish for the big one. What is the big one like? Is it a herring? That's going faster than usual. Okay, I might keep fishing until that levels up. Though probably not, because I could probably just level that up just going to the garden. Is this it? Dang it. Dang, I could have had the excellent if I didn't get that one good. Fodlandy? Challenging to ensnare, this ancient fish has swum in the waters of Fodland for countless generations.
You've done me a great service.
You got rid of the big one. Now the other fish can rest easy. Assuming fish rest. Anyway, nice work. Oh, I can't sell that. That's hot garbage.
Hello.
Hello there. Anything I can... Okay. This? The Fodland seeds, though. You're still here? This better be like the biggest harvest ever. It's like I haven't checked this in 5 years. That's bigger than usual. B+. Now more activity points for exploration. I'll use Caledonian soil, because why not? I have the money for it. Time to speak to Bernadette.
At last, I return to my domain. My lonely paradise. My realm of exquisite solitude. Huh? Professor? Is that you? You didn't hear that just now, did you?
Hear what?
Right. You didn't? Well, I'm good.
Dedue. What happened to you, man? I was building you up to be my tank. This is the cursed classroom. This is the correct classroom. There's like nothing in here though.
These past 5 years, many kingdom houses have become vassals of the Empire. The major houses of Fraldarius, Gautier, Karen, and my own family Galatea remain loyal. But the lords of the minor domains in the west have almost entirely defected. After all the royal family has done for them, they respond with betrayal, and to think they have the gall to call themselves nobles. But we still have His Highness, and you, Professor. I'm sure we can take back the kingdom's lands. Yes, that's mine. Thank you very much. I've been looking for it.
That reminds me. Garreg Mach is a mess. So is Dimitri, honestly. If not for you arriving, Professor, I'd be heading home about now. Though staying here is still more appealing than living with my big brother.
I haven't seen her at all.
I'm so glad I found you here, Professor. Now I don't have to worry about what to do with myself.
Her hair's gotten longer. One side's still short. But she kinda pulled Mercedes. Her hair got longer and Mercedes got shorter.
Captain Geralt told me to look out for you after all. So now my purpose is clear. I'll do everything I can to protect you.
Thank you for that.
I'd given up on ever seeing you again. Where have you been hiding? Anyway, now that we're reunited in the land of the living, I must fulfill my promise.
What promise?
The promise I made to the captain, to keep you safe. I can't believe you've forgotten. How cold. You're kidding.
I didn't want to sound like a jerk, but whatever.
Is Dedue really gone? There's so much more I wanted to say to him. He was always so tender with the flowers in the greenhouse. I wonder how they're doing.
Honestly, I doubt they're gone because I'm pretty sure somebody had a time skip support conversation with him. Now that I think about it.
I'm more of a mercenary than a knight these days. I work to get paid. I never was too attached to Fodlan. I was considering leaving soon. But I might change my mind if you're around.
I am flattered.
Professor, I am so glad you are unharmed. No matter the path you walk, I will be with you every step of the way. Anything you ask of me, I shall see it through. You saved my life, and I am in your debt.
Why are you still so small?
During the Millennium Festival, the leaders of all territories were supposed to gather together and pledge perpetual peace. But now that hope has been dashed, thanks to the Emperor's actions. The Alliance is also divided on the subject of the Empire, so internal conflicts are a regular occurrence.
Hey, Professor! You won't believe what happened. I figured I couldn't go back to the Empire after Garreg Mach fell, so I started drifting across the Kingdom and Alliance. Then, I just happened to run into our old class, so we came back to the Monastery together.
Which? I finally managed to meet up with everyone again, but they're all so gloomy. Hey, Professor, care to join me for a cup of tea? We could invite the others and the soldiers.
That sounds nice.
Doesn't it? Oh, there probably isn't time to bake any treats, though. Oh, I should invite Dimitri to come along as well. Though I don't suppose he'll want to join in.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Who else is in here? There's a net over here.
Now that I think about it, His Highness was right. We probably don't have time to waste on cleaning. Maybe I wasn't taking the situation seriously enough. After all, the Imperial Army could be showing up at any time. I was just so happy to see you again. And everyone else too. Maybe I got carried away.
I'm happy to see you too.
Oh, really? That's so nice to hear.
Hey, Professor. It's been a while. It's really good to see you again. An awful lot has happened in these past 5 years. There were so many times I wished you were around. I'm glad you're back. Your skills are worth more than a whole army.
Thank you, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. This is her room.
I don't know anything about rebuilding, but I can sure do my best to clean up the mess. I'm gonna keep Lady Rhea's room spotless, so she can use it right away whenever she gets back.
Alright, let's see. There's like really nothing in here. Dorothea.
Professor! Oh my, it's so good to see you. These days, so many old friends seem to be disappearing. But you're here. It's incredible to see you again after 5 years. I have a feeling your name will go down in history.
But what is my name? What can I get around this? I want to touch that monolith. It must not be soft.
In Lady Rhea's absence, I will follow you. That's what she would want me to do. Know that wherever you might lead us, I'll continue searching for Lady Rhea.
That's fine. Oh man. That's fine.
Good, because I will not budge on that point. Welcome back, Professor.
I totally didn't expect that to be a choice. Right.
Yes. 5 long years I've searched for you and the Archbishop. It is a pleasure to see you again. The Church of Seiros will follow you from now on, but please do not abandon the search for Lady Rhea.
We'll do whatever it takes to find her.
Thank you. I know the battles ahead will be dire, but we will support you with all our strength.
My Professor, you haven't changed a bit. At your age, I'd expect your whole demeanor to have changed greatly over 5 years. Though, I suppose I haven't changed either, right? Thank you for noticing, by the way. Ah, just the two of us, forever young. Oh, let me have my fun.
Let's go ahead and do this.
There is still more to learn.
Thankfully, it appears the records and equipment I need for my research have not been damaged. I am most curious, though. You say you were asleep for 5 whole years. Incredible. Perhaps this is another effect of your crest. I do look forward to investigating you in greater detail.
We can talk about that.
Wonderful news. I am most excited to begin. We must find the time, of course.
The lyrics have a lot of character.
Oh, Professor. Seeing everyone together again, it's like I'm in a dream. I feel it's time for me to forge my own path and find my own place in this world.
What about your family? Are they okay?
Yes. They're in the Alliance, but they're merchants, so they have the means to escape if need be.
Hello. I have a request concerning that creature. I can hardly look at the thing in the state it's in. Do something about it.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Please do. We tracked the boar for 5 years. I thought he was dead. In the state he's in, he might as well be. He's gotten better at killing people, and in exchange, surrendered what little humanity he had.
At least he feels bad now. Talk to me. Cornerstone fragment. A fragment of stone that has existed since the monastery's foundation. Shows the wear of time.
It seems that in the last 5 years, the monks here have left this place for the town below. However, once they learn of our return, perhaps they'll come back. I hope the monastery can return to normal someday.
During his search for her grace, the Archbishop, Seteth has visited churches all across the land. It served to demonstrate to the devout across Fodlan that the Church of Seiros is still going strong. As a result, the faithful are not currently in a state of chaos.
Okay.
Pardon me.
In the Alliance, the lords have been at odds, so peace and prosperity have declined there as well. In particular, bandits have been appearing in large numbers near the Great Bridge of Murden. Rumor has it that the domain's lord, someone by the name of Acheron, is a completely ineffectual leader.
Oh, good. Thanks.
Alright, cool, cool. Might as well use Felix. Go for it.
Alright, next.
Dang, one hit? Keep going.
Alright, next.
Alright.
One to remember.
Yeah, Felix needs this. Let's see. Alright. I'll heal for the final battle.
One to remember.
Alright. Like, unless this guy misses, Felix is probably gonna lose this.
Alright, next.
Okay. His crest kept activating. He surprised me. And you got a new weapon for doing that too.
Pardon me, Professor. I am happy to accept your invitation, but...
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm at a loss as to what I should talk about.
Okay, so I'm going to end the exploration here. As next time, I do have a paralog quest that I have to do. And then there will maybe be some supports after that. And then the main battle for Chapter 14. But until then, I'll be seeing ya.